Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Media every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again. And today is an interesting video because we look back at what is supposed to be Sushant Singh Rajput's last recorded conversation, and we'll be analyzing it fully and looking back and we'll give you some new insights on that particular video. So, friends, please make sure to hit the like button so that more and more awareness is spread. So let's welcome everyone. Hi, Nisha.
So before we go on, Jaydev, I
Sangeeta.
just wanted to say a few words. I would like to specifically thank some of our subscribers who have donated to the channel. I will not name because they don't want to be embarrassed. But thank you so much for your contribution. It helps our channel grow, and it also adds a lot of vigor, to the kind of research we do. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, so let's welcome everyone. Tara, hi. Manisha, Lata, Vinny, Selva, Savitri, Shweta, Vinny, Nisha, Sunita, Maya, Kaur, Karthik, welcome. Hi, Sylvia. Uh, thanks, Rushabh. Yes. So, friends, let's get to the saying for today, and it is from Yajurveda. O God, may we be inspired by virtuous qualities, tread on the path of righteousness so that we can attain self development and all round progress. So, this is a quote from Yajurveda, and this is very it means a lot. I mean, we cannot explain it in two or three sentences. So, can you care to explain on this?
Yeah. So, see, whenever in our life, whenever we go through ups and downs, what we need to do is follow what is right. Discard whatever even if you see it as something that may be tempting. If it's evil, discard it. Do not be attracted to people with negative qualities because these will only drag you into the cesspit. Okay. Become friendly with people who you can learn from, who can inspire you, and these are the qualities that will in fact shape you as you develop. And evolution is based purely on developing good qualities and spiritual ideas. So this is a very important quote from Yajurveda to develop yourself and to become all rounded. Welcome, Megha.
Welcome, Megha, Sylvia, Shilpa.
Hemangini, Meera,
Hi, Mira, Hemangani,
Dr.
Shreyasri.
Shreyashri, Sunita, thank you so much. Hi, Meena. Missed your session for 2 days. Happy to be here. Yes, we also missed you, Shilpa. Great painting again. Thank you, Karthik. Such a beautiful. Thank you, Sylvia. So sweet of you. See, this is a painting that I just want to explain before we go on to the next, the piece of news. So here, this is from a series called, of Four Seasons in a Haveli, which actually, show you the life of a woman from, from birth to old age. So what I did was I painted according to the colors of nature. See, because spring signifies birth, and summer, it is, when you're young, you're in your teens and you're infatuated, you fall in love. Then you have the rainy season where you sort of settle down in life. So it's blue color. So summer you see is yellow and red. This is from the summer section. And in the blue section, which is rain, you find, a mother with a child, and that's the time when she goes and becomes mature and has a family. And the last one is blue color. And the last one is, orange and shades of orange because it shows red, because it shows the last bit of her life, which is the dusk or the winter. And that's when she grows old and looks back at life with satisfaction. So there were 4 paintings in each panel of these artworks, and many of them sold off. And this is one from the summer season where a woman is, in love and her feelings. She loves everything about life. The birds, she admires nature. And a Haveli is an old Rajasthani palace. So in everything you will see this sort of traces of the Haveli. So thank you so much for this.
Yeah, so
Yes,
we have many other people joining in. Hi, Sylvia.
thank you.
Relax and sleep. Luan,
Yeah, thank you so much. Beautiful painting and beautiful depiction.
Preeti,
A very
Mupasna, hi.
subtle and elegant portrait. Thank you. Welcome, Luan. You're a new viewer. Selva, you're such a great artist, beautiful portrait. Thank you so much. Welcome, Relax, and Manisha. And Vinny, we have a new person. Vinny, happy Datta
Hi,
Jayanti to
Vinny.
all.
Happy
Yes.
Datta Jayanti to you too,
Yeah.
Vinny.
Yeah. Yes. So let's move on to the next piece of
So
news.
the next piece of news is the supposedly last recording of none other than Sushant Singh Rajput himself, and we'll be listening to that last recorded conversation right now. So just hold on.
Can we have the sound, Jagan?
Sound is on, right?
I cannot hear anything. Should I take off the earphone?
One second, one second. Are people able to hear the sound, friends? Was the sound audible of the video?
Friends, can you let me know if the audio that we are putting, is it coming out clear? The sound?
Karthik? There was no
No,
audio?
there's no audio. That's what they're
Okay,
saying.
okay. Just hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just rectifying that. So meanwhile, friends, there's a lot of news about the latest murder, Aftab's case. So here I would like to tell you, Aftab has given a challenge to the police that if they dare find, he will be, if they dare find the pieces where they are hidden, then he will be, he will say that they are really good. So it's now it's news coming from Times of India. So how far this is true, is something that I cannot tell you. Put it from the beginning.
Yes.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Time after his death, these audio conversations are out.
At this point in time, I just wanted a request as a favor. And how should we just close all save all the money, do it in a way that I
talked about a worst case scenario yesterday, and
Yes.
that was the worst case thing that we discussed.
yeah, because you're fighting my mind. So
Yeah.
that's probably the worst case
So the worst case
I can ever see.
which generally happens when we do worst case cases is having a private trust set up and to take care of the individual and ensure that all financial decisions are with a pool of people in terms of a trustees who actually decide. And they have a parameter as you guide us in that.
So how do we go about this?
As I said, that's a worst case scenario, right?
I think
He had this insistence yesterday.
trust me.
That will happen. So
And I
that's the next place.
move from city to either their place or
Something else that,
that.
or like there's a thought that Goa maybe, but that's just that be in Papua for some time. See that, then first see Goa. Give it like 1 or 2 months before we finally decide that. But overall, he wants to feel safeguarded. He's thinking of the future. Like he's worried about the future, and he wants that kind of safeguard that
I'm saying let's treat it as something like a retirement thing.
I understand.
So how will I do it? I just want help.
correct. This is the first goal is this money. Like whatever money he has invested in a way that he gets some returns.
So that I know that this is the amount.
This is the amount he's getting every month, then he can plan accordingly to give up this house.
I don't mind going to a green secluded place.
You're quite happy whenever you want to. So you're there for days till I let you. Like, what is going on?
So that's
Whatever is going to give you peace of mind.
So the attempt is now that in 1 or 2 days we go to Pavna and set him up there and see how he feels in a couple of days. Okay.
When do you go to Pavna?
as soon as I get an idea about.
So it's mark this for Wednesday or Thursday. 14th would be an off kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sankaran thing.
So for my birthday, for sure.
I am okay. My Wednesday is open. So.
You want me out as a gift?
Take it.
Yeah.
Majority of the grades,
We can go on the day. That should go on right.
Wednesday around 7ish.
So my birthday gift will be a great portfolio.
Oh, sorry, I don't have a
I
birthday.
like birthday. One of my plans is open up mixers and not
Gift
there.
is the portfolio that
Oh, this can be devised.
you're saying that we have seen cases where it has always been a part of the lifestyle. This, like, so in that state, I don't think acting is something that I would be able to do. Number one. Number two, I don't still know which other economic structure I can get into. So, in some sort of a way, I mean, like it's 50-50. It's not that we can be confident that I can come back and.
You're deciding all this for yourself. And then I decide something.
All the doctors and everything that we have been discussing this last 2 months.
Okay, tell me what's the end goal? Let's decide the end goal and we'll work backwards. Tell me what is the worst fear?
So the end
that you're going to run out of, you're not going to have any
So
financial
I'll tell you. So I definitely want it in a way that if, for example, tomorrow I am not there, or Shruti is not there, or Miranda is not there, and there are newer people who are just there. If someone gets his card, so firstly, the first thing I told them is to start making everything in FDs, which is why they were so called it frantically. And they just put all his money in FDs. So in the card, there should not be more than 10-15 lakhs at any given point. That's one thing. Second thing is that money that he has, so that we can get some interest from it, so he doesn't start eating into his savings in the best case possible that you all can come up with.
Right.
And to safeguard his money in a way where only without a signature nothing can happen. Like to break an FD.
I'm an author and I sell literally thousands of books on Amazon every single month. And you know the crazy thing? I didn't write these books myself. In fact, I've developed a set and forget system that allows me to sell 5 books.
Only without a signature nothing can happen. Like to break an FD.
Yeah, so that,
right now he only had his money open. Few FDs have been made now and some are in mutual funds and some are still open.
it was badly managed.
honestly, I have to be not the highest
I know, but I'm saying for someone like me, who when I know that it's just there, all I can suggest is to immediately FD.
low that we only put a certain amount and then we did not.
Right. Rather than it being open in a card, which I don't know who the hell will have that card at any given point.
So we had plans
I thought
to
this is
shift in Kotak Private to Kotak Wealth.
All that,
Shift,
yeah.
They will manage the asset like an AMC
Yeah.
does. Or a private, or an ASK.
Will make money on it. We take commission and all.
Everybody does. It's just a question of who will make lesser commission. The people who charge a lakh a year and they're happy. Some who charge
We
0.5.
also want to give everything in one person's hands, right? Just talk and diversify it as much as you can. So anyway, I'm saying the cards you never have more than 10 FDs.
Oh no, what she's talking about is different.
There is a bike,
There is
right?
five
There is a limit. So there is a limit.
First line.
Yeah. So we have 2 cards here. One is a small card, one is the larger one. Larger one is his that has a 5 lakh limit, and the smaller one has a 50 grand limit.
So can give you an idea of how much money you can get every month from
Well,
within.
ballpark, I gave you a number of 5 lakhs a month.
You'll be able to get that.
Yeah, that's a ballpark number. That's beyond that would be difficult.
On an investment of what is the return?
Well, we are taking just not even 9 to 12% per annum.
Okay.
And after taxes, it will be up to 5 lakhs a month. So we would have a higher rate of return and the risk increases. Yeah. So that one.
What I was asking is, what was invested for that?
Around 6,000.
Correct.
The parents would have invested. No, because you can, if that policy is mature, then we get that money.
No insurance policy.
We're talking a life insurance that is maturing.
We haven't seen that.
There is no life insurance.
He has health insurance.
I can let go of these fancy cars that are there.
Yeah, you can sell the Maserati.
You will lose money. Yeah,
You
it's just
don't need to make such extreme decisions. Just relax. If there is enough of a purpose, you'll make it work. Let's
It's
put
about 2 lakhs,
our
right?
heads together and diversify as much and find you money that you need every month.
The car will not take
What's the number for you? Is it 8 to 10 lakhs? Is it 7 lakhs? What is it? Tell us. We'll work backwards. But don't start disposing of assets. You still have a rainy day to see.
Yeah, and I'm still telling you, 1-2 months later, we can get to the, if you're like very certain.
Yeah, like I take my advice. You're not at the stage of disposing of assets. I will tell you. As much as I like you, I will tell you if it's a tool that is going to pay. Suddenly you go and buy a new car. Like Priyanka ने बोला है नहीं करना है कभी नहीं
अरे मुझे BMW चाहिए.
We have to stop
यार मुझे एक black coffee दे दे.
spending as soon as possible.
Yes. Huh?
Give me the cards. I give them with me if you want to.
There are no for any other expenses but the house functioning and the staff costs. Which I told him for 1 or 2 months, let it be as it is till you guys come up with a plan and till he's certain that this is not a phase, but this is only how he feels now and it's not functional at all.
Yeah.
We'll give that 1-2 months. And then we can start disposing of assets and reducing staff. So that's why I told him give it 1 or 2 months more and see the life in Pavna and then decide.
at least you're selling cars, etc. I didn't think. It's all lost.
But they're not going to use it now, so.
But you need one car, right?
Still have a rainy day.
But like if I didn't have one, then I would buy one Innova or something like that.
Right.
That's
You
my
can sell
thing.
these to and buy a Innova or something. एक महीने के बाद ये मैं that much money to buy an Innova.
But it's directly get paid.
Selling the Maserati. You won't get. But why sell a Maserati?
Overnight सब करने की जरूरत
Sell a Maserati.
But it's just that I'm just saying that fascination of buying those things lived and died.
They, on Wednesday when we will discuss these companies and trust of the okay.
Wednesday, Thursday जो भी है. Whichever
I hardly go out of my room.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that I'm sure we'll be able to work something.
Their thing. But yeah, it's a long life. So if working again, it has to be a good post that you have to achieve.
Yes, so yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'll have my intellectual curiosity to take care
Right.
of it, but not in terms of any economic commitment.
Right.
Because this kind of frame of mind, or like one day I feel something and the second day I feel something else about it. So I cannot be wasting others' time at all.
Right.
So friends, what do you think about it? Please let me know in the comment box. So as soon as I get more information,
Yeah. So friends, you've sort of clearly heard what's happening here. And see, what I found very strange. And first of all, let me thank, Karthik specifically for alerting us on this one, this audio. So thank you, Karthik, for that. And also, see, what you'll notice is that Sushant seems to be very apprehensive about his psychological status, which is he thinks is bipolar, and he's sitting with people who may be his auditor and auditor and his team. So there's a lady also we can't identify. So there's a lady as well, and there is Ria. Now you will see how aggressive Ria is, about wanting to change, change his where he stays and push him to Goa. So what is the reason why she's trying to push him to Goa? So first of all, she's trying to make him feel absolutely sick. So he says that, I don't know, one day I'm feeling like this, another day I'm feeling like that. he has been reduced to such a point that he may even want to sell his assets, like his Maserati. Now, she says that, in the midst of all this, she says that, it depends on who holds the ATM card. Everybody knows who was in charge of the ATM card and who was doing shopping for her family and sending her brother on holidays. So, yes, dear.
Yeah, see, some questions we have to ponder is that who are these two, this male voice and this female voice? Who's this mysterious male voice and female voice? I don't think it's just the auditor who is, making these statements. Or I don't think it's the personal auditor of SSR. It is someone more than that, because he knows the inside out of all SSR's assets. His life insurance policy, how many cars he has, and to that great detail, Ria is discussing his mutual funds portfolio, how much money he has in the bank account. So really, I don't think it's just the auditor. And the CBI, what are have they investigated this particular recording, and have they called these individuals for questioning, right? And also, why is Ria fully in charge of, as we know, Ria was fully in charge of Sushant Singh's finances, because she was a gold digger, and more than a gold digger, I would say, as everyone knows, what has happened. Especially, this NCB has charge sheeted her in the drugs case, right? So now, a lot of things in this particular audio conversation is that SSR seems very, very, he doesn't seem at all, he seems very submissive from his tone of voice, right? Because he's listening to everything what Ria is saying. He's not making any counter arguments in this particular recording. So it seems that he was totally under the control of Ria Chakravarti. We can clearly make out from this particular recording itself. And also, let's take a few comments from the viewers. So after Ty Raskil came to work for Sushant, his luck changed. Shameless Ty is saying the audio that cards should not fall in the wrong hands, but Sushant's cards were in her hands, and she was royally using the cards left, right, and center. So Gloria is talking about the credit cards, which was in Sushant's position, which had huge credit limits of up to 5 lakhs and above. So those cards, I don't think it's. It'll be more than 5 lakhs, of course. So. She's underplaying the amount. SSR's worst decision must have been to get Ria involved in his financial matters. Yes, Meera, and but was he forced to? I think he was forced to listen to Ria by the cabal. So because he was trapped, he was honey trapped. Gloria, after Ty Raskal came to work for, we've taken this. Goa is a main drug hub, and Ria intention had to drag him here. So sad after Sonali Fogart murder. Yes, and this is also a very valid question.
Also, don't forget the point, Jade, that this woman, she made at least 20 visits in a month to Goa. So it's very natural that Goa is a hub for drugs, and she was dealing with drugs.
This is a very question I had in my mind also. Who would record this conversation?
Yeah, this is the main point. Yeah, this is the main point.
Or was it Ria herself?
No, it would be Ria only. I don't think it's anybody else.
To blackmail Sushant Singh.
Yes.
Some say Mahesh, but okay. Yes, it was Mahesh, but okay. Any idea about Mr. Bharat? Okay, who was very active in SSR case? Where is he now? Okay, yeah. I regularly watch. Okay, Meena, Jaydev. My cousin brother name is also Jaydev. I see you, Miss. Okay, thanks, Vinny. Let's take a few more comments. There's mention of 14 and SSR died on 14th. Yes. So these are very. And what about when was this conversation exactly recorded? How many months before was this conversation recorded before he was murdered? Right. So that and how. I mean, who leaked this conversation to the public? So that's also one question which comes into our mind, like who would leak it into the public? So from which account? So a lot of things are mysterious
I
at this
think
point.
we should just take some more comments here because a lot of intelligent comments are coming. Pai was Sushant's employee like the others who worked for him. Sushant never had acknowledged her as a girlfriend. You see, even there's no chemistry between the two. Vinny, Ria destroyed SSR completely. She's a real Thai, making me emotional listening to SSR's voice like
Yes.
this. Yes, this is what we all felt relaxed. It's all that the doctor has said about it. It's not the fact. It's a make-believe thing that's imbibed in. Yes, this is what Ria and Mahesh Bhatt wanted him to believe. Who is analyzing? I don't like to look at her face and hate her voice, evil female. It's drugs worthy. CA. There's this man and there's this woman, and in between, I think she says something like Priyanka or something to that lady. Still, money is their main topic for Ria to discuss. I thought it was Shruti, who was the person, who was hidden. She and her family looted Sushant. Why did an intelligent man like SSR need inputs from Ria? I wonder. This is what everybody's asking.
Because he was under the influence, or he was blackmailed, or he was honey trapped. These are the various possibilities which I see it.
After drugging him and making him believe he's bipolar, whatever that is when you have two characteristics, Sylvia, just like very similar to schizophrenic. Ria manipulated the conversation. Clearly, he was having issues, but was also planning for the future. She didn't let him speak a full sentence.
Yes.
Unfortunately, his worst enemy was his companion. Vinny, I think that was Bharat Durga, who was a friend of Style Rug. No life insurance. Did you guys hear? What a joke. Thai is planning Sushant's future. His finance. Dumb and greedy female.
See, in the end, she was very casual. Like she ordered a cup
Yeah.
of coffee during, and then
Exactly.
she also laughed at the end of the
Yes.
conversation.
Yes.
So it seems like she didn't take Sushant's financial. If he was having some financial problems, she, being a girlfriend, I mean, you'd be very concerned about your boyfriend's financial.
And the casual way she says,
Yeah.
you can buy an
Yes.
Innova, give off your Maserati and buy an
So you
Innova.
can see
It's like
that-
a whole joke.
Yeah, so she was a fake person. Feels like this drugging SSR was Ria move for his money even. Yes. She had ruined his life, made a complete mess, let him go from this world. They were scheming on disposing his assets even when he was alive. Yeah, that's a very disturbing thing which we heard. Justice for SSR, says Renu. Hi.
So what is surprising here is that, see, where did all his money go? See, with every movie he was making so much money. So who was spending all the money? For him to come to a state where he's thinking about fixed deposits means that he's really in a panic mode. Okay, so for him to be in a panic mode, it was not so because he had enough films and he was doing really well. Till Ria entered his life and made him a drug addict, apparently.
We should have ED investigate also Ria Chakravarti, I feel, for the financial transactions. Even moving
They've done it, but not enough.
but they have not followed up.
Yeah. Even moving to Goa, drug business was of her kind, as SSR was a biggie. Yes, bang for her.
Even, yeah.
NCB says Ria is a drug dealer. Then she should be flushed with illegal funds. I watched this video yesterday. Okay. Relax and sleep. He was such a nice guy. She destroyed him. He could have been a value-added package to the Bollywood if he was alive. Who is beautiful, talented actor, nice human being, intelligent, educated. List goes on. Pavna is near Pune.
Yes.
Taking lessons from this conversation, it's high time I plan on my husband's monetary aspect, says Apurva. Wrong company, that what it can do to you. This is proof. Surprising she's talking of disposing his assets, his favorite cars.
Yes.
She duped Sushant, so sad. And, half the time the ATM card was with this woman.
I mean,
What made him discuss
Sushant,
money-related-
achieved by his hard work, everything she wanted to dispose of that, right? So what made him discuss money related issues with Ria? Yes. Hi Pooja. Thomas Edison was a businessman. He probably okay. The female voice clearly saw past Ria's intentions. Sushant sounded uncomfortable. Yes,
Uncomfortable.
unsecured and brainwashed. Yes, Silva. Anything for justice for SSR? Yes,
Thank you,
Karthik.
Karthik.
Why is Thai so much interested in going to Goa, getting fixed deposits, disposing assets, dissolving his startup companies? Seems like she's talking with some evil plans. Yes.
Yeah, here you see, he is even thinking of giving up acting. So he's been driven to a corner by these people, and they're taking it so casually, and he sounds so emotional.
He was made to feel that he's bipolar. Yes, which he's not. She's despicable. Yes. Gold digger 2.0. Uh, Nina Ballerina says agencies have buried the case. I don't believe so. The case is frozen as of now, but based on I feel before 2024 election, it'll hopefully come into picture when BJP really wants to win the election. This is how I see it. Yeah, hyenas gather around lion. Discussing siblings, Rian Shavik, let them rot in hell. Which date is the conversation of?
Yes, they are his financial consultants and CA. Yes, this is what I assumed. Thai seems to be keen on selling the Maserati. Same shameless Thai is saying in the audio that the cards should not fall in wrong hands. But Sushant's cards were in her hands. And she was royally using the card left, right, and center. Exactly. So look at the double speak here. Consultants always discuss financial matters in a closed room. So this is being taped by Ria. Welcome, Sudhir. Yes. She was completely dominating him. She was trained for that. We all know who sent her. And as Jaidev said, casually asking for coffee, black coffee, Thai was appointed for this task. She's representative of the cabal. First of all, who would record such confidential matters? Mahesh Bhatt. Yes, it was Mahesh Bhatt. Yes, with Spin Doctor, if the cabal is in India. Yes, she recorded it. But what was the game plan of the cabal? To destroy him and then slow poison him with drugs. Take all his wealth. I wonder how a smart person like SSR fell for such a woman. It would be Ria to prove that she was bipolar. He was not well and not in his proper senses. Jaidev?
Which date should this conversation of? We don't know at the moment the exact date. Good evening, Minal. It looks like January, says Karthik. The month of recording. Probably around the first week of January 2020, because of Shankranti, it seems. What the hell are they trying to tell us through this chat? Yes, Savitri. Maybe all these leaks were to divert attention
Yes.
from the real culprits. Yes, this could also be a possibility. Candid Meena channel does a phenomenal job of bringing the truth. Thanks, MJ.
We're all in it together, each one helping the other, NJ.
Sushant was saying about Shankranti and his birthday, which falls on 21st January.
21st,
Yes.
exactly. Yes, well said.
Why was Modi made a part of this discussion?
You're talking about Shruti Modi.
Okay.
She was managing his finances and his business. I think it's
Yes.
Shruti, yes. Yeah. Picturing Nikola Tesla with Swami Vivekananda for special reasons. Karthik, yes, there's a mention of Shankranti and Sushant's birthday, 21st Jan. Good session, ma'am. BJP lost brainless people. Yes. Don't tell me I'm so sad that such a scheming party has come back to power in Delhi. SSR never fell for RC. He was made dependent on her with 4 drops in tea or coffee, says Mana. Absolutely. Money was not only for what Ria and Mahesh would have been after, as being in all nefarious activities, they would be rolling in wealth. These are all experiments. Today you do it with Sushant. Tomorrow you do it with Jia Khan. Third day you do it with somebody else. So this is just, it is another victim another day.
I mean, see, the cabal didn't expect in their wildest dreams that public will, come
React to
together
this. Yeah.
and react in this way. They never expected in their wildest dreams. Yes. Hi, Richa. Ria is portrayed by Bollywood paparazzi on social media as some diva. Quite often, yes,
Yes.
she's
Where, Risha? In places like Manish Malhotra's birthday, or places like that. So
and
not
she
in
was
the
seen
most
feeding
prestigious
some dogs.
places. Yeah.
She was seen feeding
Welcome by
some dogs.
sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a sad state that SSR has to get into all that trauma. Wow, Thai is so much into Sushant's money, using his cards, looting him, trying to
She was
propagate
living
that he's
on
not
his
normal.
income.
Yeah. Thank you for all your efforts. Really, thank you, my sharings. This woman would be
Should be in jail.
in jail, yes. Ria was manipulating SSR's money into drug trade. Perhaps she was planning to go international, yes. Ghatia Chakravarti was paying for drugs through Sushant's credit cards to portray that SSR was taking drugs. Not only that, she was paying her family left and right, taking care of her brother's holidays, parents' holidays, going to Goa, wherever she wanted to go.
Going to Europe.
Yeah. Using the driver, using the cars. Madam, there was a telegraphic source code that he died on 14th morning around 10 a.m. According to one of the SSR warriors in YouTube, not in the afternoon. Yes, this is what we had also heard. Agencies have buried the case. No, it's not so, Nina. There are, if there is a God, this will come out. Agencies said, no, I wouldn't say so. And he said clearly that I hardly come out of my room. Yes. I feel they were trying to fool him that they can all move to Pavna, probably to a farmhouse. That's why they wanted, yes, to dispose his assets. Well said. What information? Something wrong with this person, Jaidev. I think you just need to get rid of him. Mahima, he's not able to get a word in during her conversation. Like the fear, the shock, the sickness, everything, the pain in his voice. In the middle of conversation, Chudail will say, bring coffee. There are 4 drops in coffee. She's not letting him know that they are taking. She wants to record Sushant. He was unaware of it. So as to prove it later, says Joshi. Nina, there has been never been a perfect crime. When the truth is finally conceded by the so-called officials, it will shatter the world. He mentions he hardly comes out of his room. He mentioned, yes. Gloria, thank you, Meenaji and Jaidev, for discussing Sushant's subject. We need to keep talking about it to refresh people's memory. Yes. And every time this Ria comes out in public, remember this. What she did to an innocent man. If he's asking for coffee, it means his coffee was being, yes, spiked. He mentioned he hardly comes out of the room. Thank you, most simple. Good evening, Sandhya. In the discussion, SSR says he never leaves his room. He mentioned he hardly comes. Yes, this is the thing that makes you surprised. Please like everybody. So sweet of you. When even small cases see the light of day in no time, SSR's murder is a high-profile case. It can never be suppressed by anyone. I mean anyone. Here, let me tell you something, Karthik. Eknath Shinde said that when he went to Assam, the Assamese chief minister spoke about, a hero in Maharashtra that he never knew, existed in history. So he said, I was very impressed with the Assam chief minister's knowledge. Well, I replied to that tweet saying that you're talking about a hero in history. Why don't you become the hero of today's history, and prove who killed Sushant Singh Rajput and Disha? If you do that, the public will be in your hand. This fabricated video was leaked to India by murderers, friendly media, as they say. Why would you say this? It's a fabricated video. Play with Vivan. I have my doubts about you. And here also you're playing some game, which I don't know what you're doing. This is the second, chat that you come out, which makes my, antenna go up. I think Karthik would be the best to analyze what this guy is up to.
Anyone, recording of this confidential talk is a proof of conspiracy itself.
Due to social media, this case is being talked about even after 2.5 years, or else it would have been forgotten like all other mysterious deaths. Shruti got rid of SSR's original accountant too, fired him without any explanation, and didn't even let him speak to Sushant.
Yes, that's a very
Here,
good
Divine, let me
point.
tell you one more thing. See, Shruti, when she took some leave, it is at that time Disha replaced her. Then Disha came to know all about what are the links between Salman Khan and the other people, and she told Sushant, that I can inform you everything about what's happening, in this business, and who are the people who are looking into all the accounts. So from this itself, that Shruti and all of them. See, we are talking about who? Cornerstone. One. Salman Khan, you're talking about Cornerstone, his brother-in-law. So this is all related. The whole thing is related. And everybody was studying Sushant's wealth from very close quarters. And this conversation itself shows how the focus is completely on how to loot him and make him a beggar. Sorry, but what is the abbreviation THAI? She was dominating Sushant in this conversation. Yes.
Sure.
I logged in late because of studies. What recordings are you talking about? Is it the audio tape you're talking about? Was he really Sushant? There are many dubbing artists. Minal, if you go into that, there's no end to it. Believing that this is exactly what happened at that time, because everything that what they're saying is 80% the truth. Okay, Ria is the manipulative person who's trying to take money out of him. Okay, and Sushant was made to think he was bipolar. And the man who sounds like the accountant or the auditor, is a very sly man who seems to be very confident that he can fool Sushant. Okay, and the lady who's speaking is actually contradicting Ria and saying that you don't need to get rid of all your assets. So there's something very, very fishy going on. I don't think this is a fake. Again, we have put it in front of you. It is up to you to believe whether it is true or not. But on my part, I think there's a lot of truth in it. Hello, ma'am. You people are doing a great job. I really love this channel, says Kalyan. Thank you so much. This woman should be in jail. He was used for his money. Jaydev is right. SSR's case will be concluded by 2024. Today, suddenly, Sara has mentioned SSR and social media platforms going gaga, how sweet she is. She was sweeter when she caught somebody's crotch. Play with Vivan. The fabricator. Okay, now it's time to get rid of Vivan. Joshi. Ma'am, see one video where SSR was explaining about his future plans to these people by drawings on boards. She's passing this information to culprit's family. Is unaware of this. Why didn't his family insist on meeting him? This is what also worries me. Don't forget to continue the boycott. We have achieved a huge success. Next is Pathan. Make it the biggest disaster of Hakla Khan. SSR would have made a wonderful Shivaji Maharaj. Yes. Ria was under an influence of drug which suppressed his zeal physically, though mentally he was still focused. Play with Vivahan. There is a pattern to your message which I have observed. What are your real intentions? Absolutely, now he's gone. That's it. The way Ria is promoted by Kejo and Kabal simply indicates she was planted. And look at, see, if you listen to her voice, but when you're in pressure, you will talk in a certain manner. She's talking as if it's a normal day when you have coffee and tea, and snacks. She does not feel or sense Sushant's pain as a girlfriend, if she was his girlfriend at all. The way Ria is promoted by Kejo and Kabal simply indicates. Yeah, and yesterday I mentioned how Malaika is being used by Manish Malhotra to promote pedophiles' dreams in the form of a Balenciaga gown.
See, another important point to note, friends, is that recently, few weeks back, Ria Chakravarti was invited for Karan Johar's party. Now, she's not a nepotistic kid. Why is she given so much of importance by Karan Johar, right? unless she is plays a very big part in the business of these people, right? She's in the inner circle. So
Alleged drug dealing.
yeah, so from that itself, it's she's a very big part of the cabal, and as you know that Karan Johar did not like Sushant Singh Rajput.
But here also, Jaydev, see, there's one more point that we should be discussing, and that is, however much they try, all these Manish Malhotras and these Karan Johars and all these people, neither will Suraj Pancholi nor Riya Chakravarti get any films. Public has made it
no, they will
100%
give
sure.
films. They will Karan Johar will give them films, film roles, but people won't watch it. That's the thing.
Yeah. So that's what happened with Chehre. And now this Suraj Pancholi doesn't get any film. That is Jia Khan's best revenge. And this is Sushant Singh's best revenge. Yeah. SSR was drugged, so he may be depressed. Or that time, maybe. Not sure. But this may be one theory. Second theory may be this may be fabricated. Hope SSR gets justice and truth comes out. Yes. I mean, it's up to you to believe whichever you find logical. In a Control-Alt-Delete, for all those who are thinking of suppressing the SSR movement, nothing will stop that. Yes, well said. As a fan, I was heartbroken with this recording and even more angry at his family for staying quiet. Why are they not out there shouting at the world how this woman? Yes. See, this is what irritates me as well, Selva. I just cannot understand how Priyanka can talk so, logically as a sister, not looking at her as a lawyer. Are criminals more smart than our prestigious agencies? CBI and ED not able to. We have already solved the case. Actually, Shweta, all of us have, sort of dissected it to pieces. Yet these people are not getting it. Thai is not an abbreviation; it means elder sister in Marathi. But in here, Mira, it is said in a more what you call a frightening term. Somebody who's bossy, somebody who controls you. So that is, otherwise Thai means if you say sister, elder sister is always very considerate. But here it has the opposite effect. Is it really Sushant's voice? Okay. Yes, Disha would have come to know about Cornerstone, Salman Khan, and money being channelized into drug purchase in the 5 to 6 months between January and June. Sushant's soul is taking revenge. Look at Bollywood. Yes, Maharashtra government. When will he punish Thai? I'm waiting. Sarah is still getting likes for Kedarnath because of Sushant. Facts are showing whenever you were discussing is the truth. Recoding is true. Yes, Sudhir. See, every time you look at the facts, see, why are all these people concentrated in Goa? You remember the person who was, who was questioned the most by NCB. I forget his name. Yes, Gaurav. Gaurav, who has a hotel chain in Goa. He was cross-questioned the most because he was the one selling drugs allegedly to Ria. And Dino Moria's brother is also there in Goa. He has a restaurant there. And all these actresses, whether you were talking about Karan Johar or you're talking about Deepika and all of them, for them, Goa is just like, your next door neighbor. So why this right to go to Goa? So please understand that there's something very, very devious that these people are all indulging in. Please note that the murder of SSR was a very well planned affair. It probably began when the cabal knew about his work through Sara Ali. Her dad is an Illuminati. Don't forget that. This tape was released to stop boycott. Keep boycott. Okay. Now I understand. Yes. The real culprit is Sara Ali Khan. She's the one who informed. Yes. Let us look at what Minal is saying. Ma'am, it was such a big, well-planned murder. We're thankful to that one picture with the injuries and leaked. Yes, that was a person. That person was an angel, who helped us and leaked the video. Welcome, Lakshmi. Sarah is another planted lady because of that. SSR was badly beaten. Yamini, yes, welcome. Hate to see Thai roaming freely. My blood boils. I think he has got some endorsement recently for some pet food. She's a trained assassin, looks like. We're adhering to boycott Bollywood completely. says Mahima. Kriya is the direct work of the cabal. Please note that cabal choose greedy non-entities to get their real work done. I mean the dirty work. If that wasn't the case, what would have killed SSR himself? So these are all things that people are thinking of. There is a rumor that Kejo went bankrupt and Mukesh Ambani gave him 300 crores as loan. This is something that KRK is floating, Girija. So I don't know how true it is. Ria is the upgraded servant. She is yet to get her karma. Karma is calling. Karan Johar will be unemployed by 2024. Yes, Minal, even she attended SEMA Awards. Greetings, Akka and Jaydev. The reason God allowed the cabal to win over SSR because he wanted the world to see what Bollywood is all about. Yes, to expose and to end the hypocrisy. How much they tried maligning SSR, but he's coming cleaner by each action. Cabal ignored Sushant, taunted, mocked, and took his movies. He stood on his ground. They got so desperate and they killed him brutally. I have a feeling Ria knows something about Priyanka. This lady Priyanka is scared to attack Ria. Well done, Shweta. Terrorists are trained in Pakistan and she trained here in mini Pakistan Bollywood. My blood boils when I see that Jackie girl on TV getting ads. These involved in SSR, those involved in SSR's death should definitely be punished either by the judiciary or by our Lord Almighty above. Surely we will come to know of it sooner. Yes. Eye-opening, yes. Good evening, ma'am and Jaydev. With this Sukesh, Jacqueline and Nora case, is very clear that nothing much is happening to all these culprits. Hope and pray justice to SSR, Disha, and many other things are happening. SSR sisters should be completely sidelined by us warriors. Let them fight their own war, if at all they are simply acting, says Neelam. I agree with you, Neelam. That girl, Sarah, is so damn artificial. Madam, did you all watch her video of her language? She spoke was like Apuntai. Yes, she is a complete, what you call, underworld friend. Usually the flight takes care of finances, the family. Yeah, SSR was not married, so his dad would have taken care. Big scandal. Meena ma'am, this conversation was released by Ria before, yes, just before Sushant's death.
Yes, after Sushant's death.
After, yes. Check the unconnected dots and you'll see the links between Sonia Maino and Dino Moria. Yes. Ria, Deepika, Rakulpreet, Sara are all playing the roles of for Cabal. Cursed souls down to their bones. Ria, Suraj, Manish, Boni really makes my blood boil, says Aspen. Yes, SSR was killed in different ways for a different reason. They were onto him for the same in a different way for a different reason. See, if you look at someone like, you know what Somi Ali said, see, Salman Khan जो एक मिज्जत है आमिर खान के जैसे क्योंकि वो he wears heels inside his shoes to make him look tall. Somi Ali has exposed that. So he may be around 5 feet tall, you know, and that's the reason why he flexes his muscles and all that to show he's big in front of people like Sushant who are above 6 feet. So the jealousy and all, you know, when they see such talented people, could all be the reasons for his total destruction. SSR forced to come Mumbai on his birthday. Ria calls him 22 times. It feels like mafia is aware about COVID. Lockdown is going to happen. Then SSR can't escape, and also his family can't move from Bihar. Yes. Boycott is forever. The word cabal has been used many times on this channel, but still I don't understand what it exactly means. Can you explain? Anonymous, it is the nexus, you know, between everybody who's involved in the crimes that are happening in a certain city or a state. Okay, it could be everybody. You're talking about the underworld, Bollywood, politicians, you know. So even media. So this is the nexus or the cabal that works, you know, to spread this terror. The spreading of drug trafficking, sex trafficking, pedophilia. Just like pedophilia that as we showed earlier. So everything that's wrong, who's spreading it? There is a nexus, a group of people who have specific jobs. One is to make women prostitutes. One is to traffic them. One is to launder money from black to white. One is to distribute drugs to schools, colleges, sports clubs. Okay. Everything that is evil is being spread by this cabal. So I think it's high time you realize what it is, Anonymous. So if it's something that you just want to find out just for the sake of finding out, I wouldn't know. Till Fadnavis is kicked out of Maharashtra politics, nothing will work there. Hearing SSR, yes. Getting very emotional, yes. I'm very disappointed with the change of government in Maharashtra. See, nothing is happening. Anonymous. Actually, cabal, a secret group of people who want to enslave the world. I can explain it in the next session. You can even watch the video of Meenaji and Sanjay Patnaik on this channel. What we'll do is, Karthik, whenever you feel you can come online, we can, invite you, and you can also speak about it. Ria must be addressed by code name Tai by Kabal. There she came in her true form. So many things are still a mystery. Double body on stretcher. Why Sushant's body was so bulging from the stomach area just before the final rites. What was stuffed inside? Yes. And was the leg broken? Was the spine broken? Salman is just about 5'7". Seen him umpteen times in the party jogging. I remember Swami said Sushant should have taken the next century like Amitabh, and all the Nepo kids together would be Shashi Kapoor, Jitendra, etc. Man, you should even interview ex-Muslims.
I mean, I do have few questions. Is why certain people are silent? Why is Subramanian Swami silent? Why is Ishkaran Bandari silent? Why is Arnab Goswami silent?
No. See, some people are silent because they're paid off by the government. Okay? Because certain politicians are involved in it. So to silence them, some people have been paid off. I do not know who are these people. All different gangs working separately, but they come under one control, like mafia. Yes, exactly, Sudhir. Well said. Nobody can escape karma, and remember, Akka, we are living our karma, so just leave it to our mighty Lord. Yes, Karthik. And highlight the crazy nexus and how they want to human traffic, especially women. If we as outsiders can't believe that SSR can never take such steps, then how come his sisters believed immediately? Exactly. So on this note, we will end this session. We had a lot more news for you, but this was something that upset me completely, and again, my thanks goes out to Karthik, who's a very active member of this, of this Candid Meena family, and people like Karthik and Maya and Meera, so many people who are contributing immensely to the channel's growth, knowledge. So again, a huge thanks to you, all of you. Sensible. Meenaji already interviewed an ex-Muslim, the director who's made the film on Mopla massacre in Malayalam, waiting for its censor clearance. Absolutely. Subramaniam Bhandari are under control of Cabal, I think, says Lakshmi. Meena, I remember it was SSR who got the news in 2018 that COVID will be striking India very soon. Yes, and he was the one who developed the app, which was stolen from him. Yes, I've seen it. More are coming to bring out the truth. Many times I wish Sushant would have continued with his engineering, joined ISRO. What wonders he would have done. Good night all day. All today would not come up on.
I mean, if Sushant, would have joined ISRO, then Bollywood would never have been exposed.
Yeah, exactly. So with this, we call it a close. So good night from Jaydev and me, and see you tomorrow. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.